Semen retention. If you're still retaining, keep it going. On my feed, it popped up about vampires. I used to follow certain wannabe cult leaders. I'm not gonna mention their name, but it wasn't because of them. It was the stories that they were saying. They talked about vampires, Pleiadians, the lizard man, all types of shit. And they were interesting. But every single one of them got taken out. So I bring this shit up because when I don't like something, like I said before in my previous video, I put do not recommend. Do not recommend this channel. And more shit pops up on my feed. And I saw this African American lady talking about in New Orleans, about vampires. And I was reading all the comments. They can't all be bots. There's bots. The bots that you see on anyone's channel, they all talk about stock markets or books, and then you'll see a whole chain talking about the same shit. You could tell right off the bat. I could. So she said that this vampire wasn't the type that sucks blood, but there is a type of vampire that sucks blood. She's the type of vampire that takes away good energy. There's some that take bad energy, etc. When I don't know if you guys saw all my videos from the beginning, or I deleted some. Oh, I fucking love coke. I spoke about a homeboy that I went to school with, and I gave him props because out of everyone that I've known, I've never known a doctor. He became a doctor. Hold on. Oh, too much gas. Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, this fool became a doctor. What was I gonna say? I was talking about vampires. He's the only doctor that I know. We stopped talking, but I don't know. I'll get back to that. Oh, okay. Now I remember. Me, I've always been into conspiracies. I'm that dude that just always been. I'm that guy that they say, oh, you know, the unemployment friend on a Tuesday night. That's me. That's me. When you're back in the days when you're on a bonfire, you went to the beach, you smoked a leño. I'm that guy. But no one ever told me that I lied. Some shit that if I tell you right now, you'll be like, oh, this fool's delusional. But later on, you see that it's not a lie. Just like with the snake bite. I had heard other people, but when I got the dream, that's when I got the confirmation. And that's why I believe in the Most High, because He didn't let me down. So this lady says that she gets touched by it and she gets drained, and she hasn't been able to forget about this vampire. She says that she still feels her touch. It's imprinted in her shoulder. And I feel like I've been a vampire when I speak truth and shit that people are not willing or wanting to hear. It's like too much. Like the doctor. That's why I brought him up. The doctor, growing up with him in high school, I met him in 9th grade. We all went to different intermediate schools. So we met up at high school. And we clicked. In high school, I was very extroverted, funny motherfucker, very daring. And I played football. And I played football in high school. And then I always played basketball on the streets. And he was a basketball player. He had a shot. But after high school, he even though he brought bitches around and everything, and his classes when he passed his exams and shit, he would tell me, "All right, fool, let's talk about this." And it would get to the point where, "All right, bro, I don't want to hear no more." It would drain him. It would drain him. He would give me my flowers, but he's like, "Nah, I can't. I don't want to know no more." But I never would go out of my way. I would never push my narrative or my agendas or anything. I tell him this is gonna happen, because he had to take the snake bite, so he didn't want to know. He came from when this pandemic happened. He came from the Bahamas. He was studying over there, and he took the Johnson, and it affected him. But there's no going back. There's no going back, because you borrow a loan of 100 and something thousand plus, so you're in debt already, and then you took it, and he probably doesn't believe or think he could reverse it. I don't know. I hear about a lot of routines or ways to take out the metals, the DARPA, whatever, hydrogel, whatever the shit, graphene oxide bullshit. They talk about zeolite, etc., other shit. But yeah, I felt, now that I'm looking back, I felt like I was the energy vampire. He wasn't ready to hear shit. And all the shit that happened during this pandemic, everything that I said was true. Not that I didn't want it to be true. I wanted it to be fake or false, so I could look crazy. I don't want a real ID. I don't want no fucking social credit score. I don't want to get scanned. Or I don't want a facial recognition in the future for me to join or log in fucking Facebook or anything, right? YouTube, anything. I don't want my thumbprint, imprinted to go to work. And it's already happening, when you go to the DMV to get your thumb, or some jobs you gotta put your fucking hand and scan, and they scan your forehead if your temperature's right or not. Like, I don't want that shit. I want freedom. And I think death is the only way in this domain, in this realm. I'm sorry, because you guys are like, what the fuck does this have to do with semen retention? It's just me not knowing that. Or you could be an energy vampire. Like the Jezebels, I don't think every single female, I think some females think it's normal. Like, what? I want pipe. I want to ride a dude. I'm single. Why am I gonna hold back? But they were brought up like that. The family, the mom was like that. The cousins were like that. They see it as normal. Not until you get in the sheets with them, and then you see everything in the 5D. Right now in this long streaks, I'm just having a lot of dreams about women, and it's not sexual. When I first started, I would have nightfall, and it felt so real, and it was mainly like reverse cowgirl, like a bitch that I've never seen before, just turning back, looking at me, and it felt so good, and all I could hear is, her moaning and shit, just bouncing. It was crazy. It felt so real, and then I'd wake up and I'd feel like fuck, pissed off, like damn, like I got sniped. And in the beginning stages, I was so addicted because I had to watch the sites and rub one off for any little thing. That's addiction. for any little excuse. You know, you can't stop. Like, oh, I'm mad. I'm gonna rub one out. I got rejected. I'm gonna rub one out. I can't go to sleep. I'm gonna rub one out. So so yeah. Anyways, too much gas, bloated as fuck, like a bloated tick. I would get so bricked up in the morning, anytime brushing my teeth, that I would be just jamming the sink, going to sleep, jamming a pillow. That's how. Now I'm like, I'm cool, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to go back to that shit. I want to be able to be in control of it, not that shit be in control of me. Just like drinking. If I ever do relapse, if I ever social drink, if I ever smoke a blunt, anything like that, I want to be able to control it, not control me. Because the weed, for a long time, I was so codependent. I got any little ache, like a little bitch, or I was mad or felt a little lonely. Oh, I'm gonna smoke a blunt and everything's gonna be okay. It's like escapism, you know. And in these streaks, any type of streaks, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, a year, whatever, you can't run away from shit. You can't. You have to face it, whatever problems you have. Without being diagnosed, I think that I had an addictive personality, because I told you guys already the story a million times how I lost the momentum in September of 2023, getting banned from the gym. Before that, I was running every day, 5 to 7 miles, walking two there and two back. That's a lot of miles. So I was able to drink as much soda, eat rice, and burn it. And I was getting annoying to people that go to the gym twice a week, 3 times. They're like, "Fuck, you're here again." Or the workers, "Ah, you're fucking here again." Or family members. Family members were like, "Oh, that's too much," and I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it because of the ashwagandha, the cortisol going down. That's the only thing that I could think of. Like, I took maybe for like a month. It was supposed to be for like 3 months. Some chlorophyll. You drop these 3 drops of droplets of chlorophyll on your drink, on your water, but it expired. And it's true. Like, if you eat fruits, even if I drink soda, if I eat fruit, any type of vegetables, but especially like celery, my armpits smell real good. The pheromones, it's a beautiful smell, a natural musk. And of course, if your pores are not always opening, you don't sweat, you're a person that doesn't sweat. There's people like that can't sweat. Even if they run, you need to hit the sauna. The sauna will help you clear up your whole dome. Me, I'm a carb eating motherfucker. I told you guys already. I love rice, beans, soda, tortillas, all that shit. When I eat any type of dairy, ice cream, cheese, cream, or anything like that, white, I get a little bumps. I have to stay away from that. But yeah, I don't know what to say no more, so I'm gonna make another video. It's just being aware that I've been a vampire before. And women out there, or even men, don't know that they're Jezebels. And I'm out.